Today's topic is, why do people raise their voice? We often see many times that people, while talking to others, raise their voice as if they are shouting and talk to others. So I have been analyzing, why do people raise their voice? And my analysis goes like this. There can be three possibilities. Either the person is right in what he is talking, or he is wrong, and the third possibility is he doesn't know whether he is right or wrong. Now let us look at all these three possibilities. If a person is right, he need not raise his voice. Suppose somebody asks me, where do you live? And I am living in Bangalore. I need not raise my voice and say, I live in Bangalore. Where is the need to say that? So if a person is right, he need not raise his voice. Now the second possibility is, if the person is wrong, he should not raise his voice. As it is, he is wrong. Now added to that, he raises his voice. So he is committing two mistakes, double blunder. So if a person is right, he need not raise his voice. If a person is wrong, he should not raise his voice. Now what is the third alternative? Obviously, he doesn't know whether he is right or wrong. Now when a person doesn't know whether he is right or wrong, he need to analyze whether he is right or wrong. Now when he is undergoing the process of analyzing whether he is right or wrong, obviously he cannot raise his voice because he is busy thinking, analyzing and deciding whether he is right or wrong. So his mind is somewhere else. So he cannot raise his voice. So what does it mean? If a person is right, he need not raise his voice. If a person is wrong, he should not raise his voice. And if he doesn't know whether he is right or wrong, he needs to analyze whether he is right or wrong, and during the process of this analyzing, he cannot raise his voice. So what does it come to? It only comes, there is no need and we should not raise the voice under any situations. Now this may look a little theoretical. Still people raise their voice. We raise our voice. We see people raising their voice. And I have been wondering why people raise their voice, and I feel this is because of two reasons. One is helplessness and the other is disconnect. Now what does this helplessness mean? Imagine that you are teaching your son a lesson, or you are giving some instruction to your subordinate in your office, and your son or subordinate do not understand what you say, and therefore you tell it in a different way. Even that they don't understand. You tell it third time, they don't understand. Fourth time, no. Now the pressure is building within you. In fact, you are angry on yourself. You are frustrated with yourself that you don't have the capability to tell them in such a way that they understand. Now this helplessness of yours, by which you feel that you are incapable of arriving at a strategy or a methodology wherein you make them to agree, because you cannot show anger on yourself, you try to show it on others. And that is the reason why people raise their voice. In fact, any person who raises his voice, in my opinion, he is not really angry with the other person, he is angry on himself. He is angry on his capability to convey his thinking to the other person. Now what is the other reason? Is the disconnect. For example, let us say there is a person who is sitting here, who is about only 1.5 feet from here. And when I converse with him, definitely I don't raise my voice. There is no need to raise my voice. I am very audible. But if a person who is about 20 feet away and I need a coffee or water, obviously I will say, hey, coffee please. I need to raise my voice because he is far away and I need to be audible. Which only means, if a person is physically close to you, your voice will be low and you need not raise your voice. And if a person is far away, for practical reasons, you need to raise your voice so that you are heard, you are audible. But a very interesting point is, when a person is very close to you, he is only 1 feet or 1.5 feet from you, still when a person raises the voice and talk, what does it mean? It only means, although the other person is physically very close, these two people psychologically and emotionally, they are far apart. They are miles apart. There is a disconnect in their thinking, in their feelings, in their alignment, in their paradigms, in their perspectives, in their outlooks of life. This disconnect is the reason why people raise their voice when they speak, although the other person is near to him. So it only shows that in any case, there is no need to raise the voice when you talk. If you know the capability, if you have the capability of making people understand your way of thinking or your point of view, you need not raise your voice because you are not helpless. And if you have a connect with the other person at a psycho-emotive level, that is at the mind level and at the heart level, there is no need to raise your voice. So every time when we feel like raising the voice, let us understand this process. When you are right, no need to raise the voice. When you are wrong, we should not raise the voice. When we don't know whether we are right or wrong, we need to analyze, and during the process of analyzing, we cannot raise your voice, and therefore we should not raise your voice under any situations. And the only reason why people raise their voice is because of the helplessness of conveying the thoughts to the others, or emotionally and psychologically people are far away. And if we can relate to people, and if we develop the qualities of making us understand, making people to understand us, there is no need to raise the voice. I hope you liked this analysis. I will be giving in my various videos lot of analysis like this, very simple ones, just to understand why people behave the way they do. So if you like this video, and if you like the analysis or my line of approach, please watch my future videos, then subscribe to our videos, and let us establish a contact. Please write to me or talk to me about these issues so that we can make our lives more worthy of living and more peaceful and more harmonious.